Are you struggling to save up money? Ever wanted to start investing but not sure where, how or why? Well, today I may have an answer for you where you save money so that one day that money can really save you. Stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Stan and today we'll be talking about an app called Moneybox. So you might have seen adverts like these.
With Moneybox, every time you pay for something like a flat white or a taxi or a kumquat, you can round it up to the nearest pound and save or invest the spare change.
Strawberry!
Where basically the app is trying to, what the app is trying to do is get you to round up your spending and then you can invest that spare change. So the money that you save, you can choose to invest, and this classifies as your stocks and shares ISA. So I have previously spoken about this. Check out my previous video on it. I will tag it up above somewhere. And basically what that means is you can have your stock and shares ISA where you're investing your money. So you're basically getting a higher return than if you kept your money in your normal current account on your savings account. So for example, if you put £1,000 into a savings account in 2010, you would end up with around £1,150 by now, which isn't a great return, but your money's there and is earning a little bit of interest. However, shares and stocks, basically, they will outperform cash. So if you put the same £1,000 10 years ago, you would end up with nearly £3,000 by now. So that's a huge difference. And yes, you might be saying, oh Stan, but investing is risky, and you'd be right in saying that. It is risky. However, it's that risk versus reward balance. So it might be risky, there will be ups and downs. However, if you pick the right stocks and if you, for example, use this app, you'll see that on average, long term, you'll get a better return based on stocks and shares compared to your savings account. So if we go into the app now, Moneybox, and you log in. So this is what the app looks like. So it's very, I don't want to say basic, it's very simple to use. So up top, you've got your stocks and shares ISA and how much I've saved up over this tax year, so from April. This is how much I've saved this week, so £25. If I click on that, I've got a one-off deposit of £5. My roundups were £5 and 8 pence, and my weekly deposit is £15. So you can put a weekly deposit, so you save money automatically without doing anything, without even trying. You just set it, link it to your bank account, and every week £15 will come out and go into this stocks and shares ISA. Again, you can change that to £20, 25, 100, £4,000, however you want. It's all up to you how much you want to put in there. And at the same time, if we go on to add money, I can do either a weekly change, so 15, 20, 30 custom. But if we go one off, if I wanted to put in a fiver, add £5, as you saw, that changed £30 and 8 pence now. So very easy to use. If we go down a little bit, these are your roundups. So I can either choose to round up or dismiss. So that's 30 pence, I can round that up. And then £3.95, I think that was lunch in a canteen or whatever it was. So I will round that up as well. And you can see, save this week, that went up to £30 and 43 pence. So that's basically the main screen. You can then go into Discover. So this has got sort of different news for you. You can watch the various videos from their YouTube channel as well. Different articles, so for example, the Lifetime ISA Explained, and I'll get into that in a second. And following on from my video last time as well, you can also get rewarded from spending at various places, for example, eBay. Shop with eBay and receive up to 3.75% of the transaction into your Moneybox account. So it's a bit like last time when we did cashback. It's the same sort of principle, and then you can sort of read into that. And then it's got various sort of highlights as well. Say for your first home, calculator, time machine, last 8 weeks. So if you're a bit of a nerd like me and you like pretty graphs, not like these are, you can see how much you've saved for the last 8 weeks and then recent savings. So on average, I am sort of saving £20 a week, which again, I'm not really trying, I'm not really doing anything. I'm just letting the app do its thing, and if it saves me, so what, £80 a month, I'm happy. Doesn't affect me that much. I'm still able to sort of do my normal spending, my normal sort of going out and whatnot. So that's great. And a few more sort of basic information. Then if we go into account, So this is where it says your stocks and shares ISA. So the current value is £408.54. My current earnings are £28.31, and that's a return of 7.45%. So if you compare it to your savings account, for example, you're probably not getting any more than 1, maybe 2% if you're lucky. I know a lot of accounts have sort of 0.5%, 0.8. You're not getting much more than that, whereas this is 0.8. Again, it does go up and down. Again, I don't check this all of the time because I just let it do its thing. I round up and then I'll move on. But yeah, it's a great way of saving money, and then you're investing it, and then you're earning a bit more. And then if we go into breakdown, so investment gained is actually £32.83, but there are some fees depending on what funds you pick. So that was only £4, which looking at that is about a 10%. However, it all depends on which ones you actually pick. But I am still getting a great return, so I'm not complaining. If you went somewhere else and you wanted them to do your sort of portfolio, or you're investing for you, you'd pay a much steeper fee. So I think this is great personally. And then what we can do is also have a look at sort of the past performance. So for example, one of the funds that the Fidelity Index World Global Shares, you can see sort of 2014-15 up to 2020. If we go into 1 year, yeah, there was a big dip, end of March, start of April. You know why, I don't have to say why. And then since it's been going up, so it's gone from around 1600 to 22. So that's an increase of almost, what, 50%? Okay, maybe about 40%. Again, you'd think that's a great return, and this is what this app is all about. And then if we go back, so sticking with the stocks and shares ISA, you can actually go into settings and go allocations, and then change allocation. So this is where you can decide how you like your money to be invested. So how risky or non-risky. So I'm currently in the balanced, aims for more growth but accepting more risk. So again, it's all about risk and reward. Or you can go cautious or adventurous. So again, it tells you where your money is being put into. So for example, global shares, and then fund fees, a little explanation, a little video as well. Balanced and adventurous. And then you can also go into historic returns. Bear in mind that past performance is no guarantee of future returns. So just bear that in mind. So what I mean is, even though something's doing really well for the last 10 years, it doesn't mean it will do the same for 10 years. So just bear that in mind. Even though these graphs might sort of say otherwise, it is basically, you are putting your own money at risk. So just do bear that in mind. Don't come back crying if it goes wrong, and if it does go really well, do come back and tell me. So for example, going to cautious, average annual return is 3.6%. Balanced, so again, you've got lots of ups and a few downs, 8.3%. And adventurous, similar, 9.1%. And even in that, you can still customize how you want to, please note that customizing your allocation will impact the level of risk. Yeah, that's fine. And you can change that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it as is for now because I'm happy the way it is. So that's it basically on the stocks and shares ISA. And the great thing about this app is it does all the work for you. Don't have to worry about it. And it's the kind of app where if you like having everything in the same place, having that convenience, you can. So what I mean is, you can put your pension in here, so personal pension, introducing our personal pension, and you can basically do that. So like it says, Moneybox makes it easy, and it really does. It makes everything easy. I haven't done this personally. If we go back, what else? And another thing you can do is use it for the lifetime ISA. So again, I've got a video on this, check it out above, about buying your first home. And again, you can do it here as well. So you can use a lifetime ISA to buy your first home or save for later in life. You must be 18, but under 40. So again, you can use the app for so much more than just rounding up your spending and investing your spare change. You can also have your lifetime ISA here, have everything in one place. So you can go on the app and have it there. My lifetime ISA is actually somewhere else because I think this feature came out after. Don't quote me, I think it came out after I already had my lifetime ISA somewhere else. But you can have that in that, and the same with a savings account. So if we go savings account, you can have a 95-day notice one or 45-day notice one. So what that means is the longer you keep your money in, the higher return you get. So like I said earlier, 0.6%, not the best. 0.45%, again, not the best compared to the 7 or 8% we're getting at the moment. So you basically make your mind up where you want to keep your money, but I think this is just such a great way of saving money and then investing your money. I don't want to say risk-free because it isn't, but it's a great way of investing in getting that extra return, and your money's working for you. And like I said, you save money, and then in the future that money can save you, and that's exactly what it's doing. So basically that's the app. There's really not that much to it. It's very simple to use. It's got everything there. It's not difficult. So again, saved £30 this week. You've got all your sort of discover if you want to read more about it, your breakdowns, accounts, all sorts. You can invite a friend, and I really can't complain. I would really recommend this app. Just give it a go, see how you get on. If you don't like it, you can always withdraw your money. It'll be in your account after sort of a few days. I think it tells you how long. I think it's not for a few days. I think it's like a week or two, because they have to take it out of the funds. Basically, have to take the money out and then send it to you. But even then, it's really easy. You just sort of few clicks of a button and you're there. So I'd really recommend it. If you do have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. I'll put a link into getting the app and their website if you want to read up more about it, but definitely recommend the app. So go out there, get yourself saving and investing. But that's it from me for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that was insightful for you. Sorry if I went on for a bit for too long. But the app is really great. I would really recommend it to anyone. And yeah, just do your research about where you're putting your money in, how risky you want it. But yeah, if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section down below and let me know, or link me up on my socials. And yeah, I think the only thing left to say is thank you very much for your support this year. Whether you celebrate Christmas or not, have a lovely Christmas, have a happy holidays. Hopefully 2021 will be a lot better than this year. But yeah, hope you have a lovely break. Take care of yourselves, and as always, thank you for your support. If you did like it, give us a like, a comment, and subscribe. Consider subscribing. And as always, save money so that one day that money can save you. I'll see you next time. I'll see you next year.